Artesia Radio Show. Carol is here, and it's time for our update from the Artesia Senior Center. You and I were talking about that Guns and Hoses charity softball game that's going to be coming up on May 28th, and you've had some pretty good ideas yourself. Be careful; they'll put you on the committee.
I think the people of the city of Artesia ought to bring all their dollar bills. And when one of the teams, either one, hits home runs, you run up there to the fence and give those people dollar bills.
Yeah.
Like they used to when it was a semi-pro team.
They'd go and put them in the fence.
And the player would come pick them out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it was part of the tradition or part of the history of baseball there, because the Artesia Park and Joe Bauman in Roswell, and then there was one in Hobbs, there was one in Carlsbad. They were all part of that league. And it was semi-pro baseball. A lot of these guys were hoping to go on to...
That was their hopes.
Yeah.
My husband still remembers, he said that the kids would run by the people in the stands, in the chairs, and they would give them the dollars so that they got to run up there and put them in the fence.
Yeah.
So it was a win-win, and the adults got to donate. The kids had the adventure of actually almost touching the player, and then the player got the reward of the dollars.
That's right.
That's just more money for the fundraiser.
And I like the other idea that we were talking about is, because there's going to be a dunking booth there.
I like that too, but I'm not sure how they would do it.
Not where they're going to put it or whatever, but I think if a player strikes out on 3 pitches, they need to go to the dunking booth and get dunked.
It'll be warm enough that they'll appreciate that cool drench.
That's right. You know what's funny is yesterday it was a little warm, but it was humid.
Yes.
And we had the kids running around downtown on the scavenger hunt, and they'd come in here for because we were one of the destinations, and they drained our water cooler over here. They'd come in and they were all sweating and they were hot, and of course we keep it like a meat locker in here, so that was good.
So they appreciated that.
Yeah, and then they took a bunch of water, which was cool. That's what it's
you
there
don't
for.
realize how quickly you can dehydrate when it's humid out.
Yeah. So anyway, well, let's get into some of the highlights on things that are coming on. A new month starts on Sunday. So
it starts on Sunday. I brought you the new calendars, but Thursday and Friday is the same. The last month is this month. So come on down for the painting. The line dancing will be there at 9:30. Open art studio, Swedish weaving, Texas Hold'em, exercise. I didn't give any times on purpose.
Uh-oh.
So they can come to the radio station and pick up a calendar.
That's right.
Or listen every hour.
Uh-huh.
Or get online.
That's right.
Or come to the senior center. Whatever they want to do. No.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to help you. But that's our activities for today. Tomorrow is our creative crafters. Hand and foot, bridge, bingo, and sewing. And we probably could take a toll and they could tell me.
Mm-hmm.
The times of all of these.
Of those, yeah.
A lady came in, told me that she watches it on the computer.
Okay.
Well, that's good. I've never had anybody tell me that. They tell me they hear me on the radio, but not on the computer.
We have quite a few people that, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or just on our website, that's how they watch.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
And then starting our new month.
Yeah, the month of May.
The month of May. We want to start out remembering the whole month, those that have fallen, not just the last day of the month or next to the last day of the month, but Mary did an excellent job. Remember our fallen heroes. They're the reason that we are free. And then she has some nice clip art. So each week we're going to hopefully try to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to remind everybody we have the green thumbs going. Hopefully by next week we will have one planner finished.
Wow.
The Boy Scouts are going to work on it this Saturday, and if they're not too exhausted from picking things up every other Saturday.
Well, they did the trash pickup was last weekend, so
They did it for 3 weekends, didn't they?
yeah, but not this weekend.
Right, they're taking a break.
Yeah, so
This weekend is me.
That's oh, okay. That's why they aren't available.
That's why they're not available. They're at the senior center, wrapping up. They're doing an awesome job. So our green thumbs are going to meet on Monday and hopefully talk about what they're going to plant, whether they're going to use the planter as vegetables or the planter as flowers. So
okay,
come join them if you know how to plant, if you have some keen ideas on best way to make those tomatoes grow and peppers. I said we need to do one with flowers and then do the squash, the cucumbers, pumpkins, all those, and the one that's flat.
Mm-hmm.
And let them grow and see what happens.
Yeah. Maybe you could grow a record-breaking, entry for the fair.
I want to grow a square watermelon.
A square watermelon. Well, I'm guessing you have a box.
That's it.
Yeah.
I researched it, and it's so simple according to the internet. But I have seen some so simple things according to that internet that don't turn out. So
Yeah.
put in a box. Let it grow. Can you imagine? That would be so unique.
It would be.
It would sneak up on you.
Yeah. It would be funny. What you could do is you could have a giant, like a pegboard. And so you could have a triangle-shaped watermelon, a square-shaped watermelon, and a round watermelon. And then you could have a giant pegboard, and the people have to put anyway.
That would be.
I'm getting carried away. I need to stop.
That's all right. That's just creative mind there at work. We need you at Creative Crafters. 9 o'clock tomorrow, 9 o'clock Monday. But I really do want to try to grow something square. I never heard of a triangle watermelon or pumpkin, but
It probably doesn't exist.
hey, somebody just hadn't tried it. It's the only reason it hadn't exist. So then on Monday, and we, again, are pushing that 42 at 1 o'clock. If you know how to play, want to learn how to play, we keep having people wanting to play, but
They're not there.
well, and they tell me, well, we forgot.
Huh?
And I said, I live by my phone. Set an alarm on your phone.
That's right.
Remind yourself. I do. I don't know what I did before I had a phone.
Yeah. No, you ask whatever voice assistant on your phone to set a reminder. And
if you don't know how to
it.
use that one, just do it the old-fashioned way. Just go in and set it.
Yeah. Piece of paper, pencil, sticky notes.
Back then, we used our brain and sticky notes.
That's
You're
right. That's right.
One class I took said never use sticky notes. Always have a calendar.
Okay.
It's like, I don't want to carry a book with me everywhere.
No, sticky notes are just fine.
Yes, they're wonderful.
That's right.
We keep them in business.
Unless you're the civil defense authorities in Hawaii, when they had that accidental bombing alert, and they were interviewing the people there at the center, and you could see the monitors in the background that they used to control the whole system, and the password for the system was on a sticky note.
Oh, no,
stuck to the monitor.
surely not. I did not know that one. That's
No. Yeah, they didn't help themselves with that one.
No. Hey, we do crazy things. What can I say?
That's right.
And then Tuesday, our exercise video group, the girls are coming every morning. And I should say the women, and the men can come too. They're usually in the exercise room. It looks so cute. Yesterday I looked up and there was 3 of them on the treadmills going at the same time. You can see them through the window, the tall people. Mm-hmm. And they're just going to town, but never moving. I mean, moving but not going anywhere.
Yep.
Woodworking. They've produced a couple of cute things there. One lady in town has really utilized it here lately.
Okay.
Doing some neat stuff or having some stuff helping repair. She had a really neat ottoman that just
Needed some help.
Needed some help or go to the dump or whatever, but it didn't take much and it looked brand new. Really nice. Hand and foot. Had a gentleman yesterday tell me that he knows how to play hand and foot, and he would like to play hand and foot.
Okay.
So we need some more of you guys to come down. Tuesdays, 10 o'clock, and Fridays at 10 o'clock, hand and foot. Bridge, ceramics, sewing, poker. That seems to be the funniest one. We have one lady in there that gets 3 pairs. When you're playing 7-card stud, she has 3 pairs.
Yeah.
And it's so cute to watch her.
And now 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these.
That's what she shows us.
I win.
And now she knows it's not. And now she just does it to play with everybody.
That's right.
And when a new person's in there, they all look around the room like, is she for real? 3 pair? But they have a really good time cutting up and having fun.
Good.
And then our stained glass at 6:30.
Okay.
So that's still going strong, having a good time in there.
I noticed in the newsletter the recipe of the month.
Yes.
Broccoli and apple salad.
salad.
And my mind is processing that because I'm not a fan of broccoli, but I love apple. And Lana loves broccoli, but she's not a big fan of apple.
Really?
So either we're both going to not like it,
Or you're both going to love it.
we're both going to love it.
It reminded me of the Waldorf salad that
Yeah.
you...
Okay, well, that sounds cool.
Mary does an excellent job putting that stuff together in there.
Yeah.
And I tell people, take it home and read it. We got
about 2 minutes.
We're doing great. And then wanted to remind everybody that our advisory council meeting is Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Open door. Anybody's willing to come.
Okay.
Willing to come. Anybody that's willing to come is welcome.
Is
How's
welcome.
that?
That's right. Everybody's
Okay.
welcome.
Our Tops Take Off Pounds Sensibly program is Wednesdays at 9. And then we have, again, the jewelry class. A lady came down, show us her beading work. She took a regular ink pen and made an American flag out of beads that
Really?
slid up that. Oh, my goodness. It was
Wow.
beautiful.
Okay.
I'm talking one talented woman. And the Christmas, we used to call them the Chinese poppers, I think is what it was. She makes those out of beads.
Huh.
And then they're recyclable. She can refill them for the next year.
Cool.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work.
That is awesome.
One other thing I wanted to remind everybody in the newsletter is our participants' code of conduct.
I saw that.
Our advisory council asked that we put that back in there again, and we're just going to do that about once a year to remind people the code of conduct down there, to treat people fairly and nice. Don't berate them. No fighting, no weapons. So it's there for people to read. That way people, can't say, well, I didn't know we had to behave.
Of course you didn't. All right. Do you have a riddle or a joke for me?
I know. I did away with those.
Uh-oh.
Use a rubber band to remove stripped screws. Place a rubber band over the head of the screw before trying to remove it with a screwdriver. That will add extra friction, allowing you to remove the stubborn stripped screw with ease.
Huh.
Put it in there and it just gives it a little more grip.
Should have tried that. We broke out the torch. All right, Carol. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Time for news.